Hey, we're Dicey Decisions, a group of friends who really like to crack each other up, and sometimes we even do it while we're actually doing what we're supposed to be doing, which is play Dungeons and Dragons. Uh, this is our first stream campaign, Finding Purchase. Set in the world of Tal'Dorei Reborn, these crazy characters, and I mean my friends, not just their characters, will be trying to make their way through the heist adventures and the keys from the Golden Vault. Let's meet the cast.
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you there. My name's Justin. I can't do this anymore. I'm Justin. I'm a network engineer, and I'll be playing your cleric. I hope you really enjoy our show and get into all sorts of shenanigans with us.
Hi, everybody. My name's Daniel. My preferred pronouns are he, him. By day, I'm a healthcare data analyst and freelance writer. And I've been playing D&D in some form or another since the classic Red Box days, late 1970s, early 1980s. And when I'm not gaming or working or spending time with my lovely wife Leslie, I'm an actor in the local theater community. I count cooking, animated films, and rooting for South Florida-based sports teams amongst my greatest passions. And I will be playing Garrick Stillbraid in our adventures. And I want to thank you all for coming on this journey with us. I hope you have a great time.
Hey everybody, I'm Scott. Preferred pronouns he, him. I'm a college professor, lighting designer, and production manager. I've been playing RPGs since the early 80s and currently involved in far too many campaigns as both a DM or a player. I'm also an avid board game player. Now, when not nerding out with friends, I love to cook and I also love to go hiking. For this campaign, I'll be your DM, and I'm really looking forward to sharing all our dicey decisions with you.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'll be playing Ashrina this campaign. I've only been playing D&D for a couple of years, but I absolutely love it. I'm super excited for you guys to join us on this, what I'm sure will be a chaotic journey.
Hi, I'm Jack. I'm an environmental science teacher on the material plane. I'm so honored to jump into this group with these amazing people, and bringing Sliver to life is going to be a real pleasure and a joy. Thanks for coming with us.
I'm Sean. My pronouns are he, him. I'm playing Kid the Rogue. I've loved playing games since I was old enough to sneak downstairs to the basement and watch my parents playing Treasures of Tarman on the television, so pretty much my whole life. I'm really excited to have this opportunity to play games and tell stories with my friends and to share that with all of you.
So there you have it. Now grab a beverage of choice, maybe a snack, and enjoy all the dicey decisions that we make as we roll into tonight's episode of Finding Purchase. Hey, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Here we are for our, oh my goodness, 11th? Are we in the 11th episode?
Oh, man, I missed lucky number 10. That's too bad.
We're all still here.
11th episode of
You're welcome.
Finding Purchase. Yes. Thank the cleric. And last we left our heroes, they had infiltrated a top security prison and in hopes of gathering information from the elusive prisoner 13, who was not quite so forthcoming with said information and didn't want the obvious, hey, we can help you, we'll get you out of jail plea. This prisoner seemed perfectly content to stay in jail and found out that the prisoner was using magics when outside their cell, communicating with someone somewhere. However, they finally convinced the prisoner to give them the information they needed. And the prisoner said, as long as you retrieve for me a book of names of all the people who have ever been in this prison. So with some deft deft waiter work by Sliver, bringing treats, snacks, and meals up to the warden. The two rogues made it upstairs and snuck into the warden's office, retrieved said logbook, brought it downstairs, had to finagle getting the prisoner out from their cell during a meal time, and they were able to pass off the information and bring the needed key to a vault for the clan Axebreaker riches that were stolen by Prisoner 13 are now accessible. Sliver's boss made good on his promise that he would be watching and picked them all up in a skyship. And that's where we find our heroes, on said skyship, speaking with Roderick.
Yeah, Roderick.
Hello, Roderick.
And we're off.
It is a pleasant evening. It is cold and crisp up here, but as you travel further south, the temperatures will get more hospitable.
I'm almost positive that Sliver's excitement will keep us all warm on the journey.
I want to, while we're traveling, I want to take the book. Can I take the book from the prison that we brought with us? And
we already
just
handed it over.
Did we? Okay. I wasn't sure if he'd let me read it.
Sure.
I'd like to just sit down and read through the book and try and remember any names or look for any names that stand out. But just trying and catalog all the names that I read and some of the more interesting crimes I'd like to just keep an eye on. Get some ideas.
Starting a crime reenactment society.
Mm-hmm,
Podcast. True crime podcast.
Yeah, interesting crimes reenactment society.
Just gonna get a sending stone. We're gonna make the first podcast of Amon, just a sending stone in everyone's house, and then I've got the one that connects to all of them. And they just get to listen to me talk about all the crimes that happen in Revel's End.
Excellent. First D&D podcast, in-game podcast.
Only murders in the prison.
So, yeah, just remind me of that in the future if we're ever coming across something that might be related that you've spent some time reading this book.
Okay. Put it.
Fun. It's gonna come up.
We'll see.
Roll for can Ashrina read.
So, what would those of you on the ship like to do with your time?
Not be on deck.
Okay.
I was wondering if we'd get airsick.
Not really airsick. It's not. Once you're up, and these things fly pretty stable, unless you're in bad weather or trying to avoid creatures
or if you're 3 feet tall and now you're hundreds of feet in the air and
I mean, yeah, there's that.
Or if you have a very precocious 16-year-old clamoring at you to do a barrel roll.
Do a flip. Nope. Seatbelts.
I'm going to do what I generally do with my downtime, which is make sure my weapons are sharp and generally stay out of the way.
Excellent.
I will have put my hair back down and covered up my ears and gone back to my standard drab attire, just out of the way somewhere.
Shedding off the personas that you were all playing on the last mission.
Are we getting paid from this vault? by any
You
chance?
guys are getting paid?
Who do you ask that to?
Oh, I'm going to ask Wadwick.
You ask him directly. Okay. Let's see.
Hey, this is the Thieves Guild. This is not the like doing things out of the goodness of my fucking heart guild. Like,
Right.
Maybe when UNICEF starts a thieves guild, we could get charity going. But for now,
That's
Right.
hysterical.
yeah.
Yes, he says. I should know by the time we land back in Amman how much was in the vault, and you will be given a percentage, an appropriate percentage.
Hmm.
I
Like a
that.
60-40? Like we get 40, you get 60? Mhm. I feel like you wouldn't get in there without us.
Well, you're absolutely right. Except I could have sent a completely another team in there.
We've also made sure that that guy over there hasn't died.
What guy?
You're like fake child.
He's not my child.
That's why I said fake child.
He's my ward.
Okay, Batman.
But you take care of him and you teach him things.
I do.
You discipline him.
I do.
Sounds like you're his dad.
But I am not.
Would you be sad if he died?
Yes.
You're his dad. You're a better dad than mine.
Tell me about your father.
Oh, no. I don't think so.
Why not?
I'll tell you about my dad for a 60-40. I get 60.
He laughs. He goes, this is a Clasp adventure. This or a venture that we went on. People higher up than me will be making the decision on the money.
Damn.
But I will put in a good word.
Okay,
That'll be
okay.
great.
You have any cool stuff? Or cool things to show me? Or teach me?
I imagine there will be cool things in the vault.
Now we're talking.
there are exactly 5 300 gold piece diamonds.
I don't want your
In a
fucking
single
diamond.
bag.
Just let me be dead. I would be quite interested in anything that you might find in their vault. That particular family was awful. Awful people.
They were. Or still are, unfortunately. But I will get the particulars of the contents of the vault, and if there's anything interesting or incriminating, I'll be sure to share with you all.
I like both of those things, so yes, I would love to know.
So
Fair
I'll
enough.
ask, did you know going in that Prisoner 13 was a member of the Myriad?
I suspected it, and based on my surveillance of your activities, I was able to discern for certain, that Prisoner 13 was contacting fellow Myriad agents.
Is that something that concerns you when we all get back to Taldore
Well, of course,
or Emon?
yeah,
Just given that, we have now the 5 of us are directly known to the Myriad and are key to them losing a whole bunch of money.
Sure.
Would have been nice for us to know in advance, just saying.
I had suspicions. I did not have proof.
Well, It would be great to keep an eye on them. I just have a feeling that this is not the last that we will have heard from them.
Oh, I'm sure it's not, especially now that, one of their agents can identify all of you. And I believe, from what I heard through my contacts, that y'all were outed as Clasp agents.
I didn't hear that.
Outed to who?
Well, Prisoner 13.
I don't remember doing that.
Master,
Was that
yeah,
part of our truth telling, Tarlin?
no,
Tarlin's downstairs.
Hmm.
Master, that was me. I did that.
Why did you do that?
Okay. I had a reason. This is gonna sound. I'm sorry. It's gonna make you mad. But I tried to tell the truth. I told this person the truth to see if it would sway them because they had magic on their face tattoos that protected them from my charm spells, and I didn't know what else to try, and I thought that maybe, just maybe, some outside chance, don't know where that idea came from, that the truth might actually work. I don't think it made a goddamn bit of difference, and I don't know. I may not try that. What do you think? Sorry, Master. I'm sorry.
Well, it's never a good thing to give up your affiliation if you don't need to.
Right. I know. Sorry. I'll do a couple. I'll train for a few extra hours until this I can rub this stain off.
Hey, Sliver. You should try calling him Dad.
It's not. It's not. It's not my fucking.
I don't know. I think he is.
Shut up! Don't say no. He's not my dad.
Just saying. It's an opportunity. You want to call him Master for the rest of your life?
I don't say anything until we leave his presence.
You can leave his presence whenever you guys want. Like you guys
I
can
thought he was like in the middle
wander
of.
around. He's around, but you can have
Nah,
whatever conversations with or without him that you want.
I'm
Cool.
not being dressed down for this huge blunder in my eyes.
No.
Okay, yeah, Shrina. I've got a dad. Well, this guy's not my father. He's not my dad, if you know what I mean. Why don't you call him your dad? What do you?
Hopefully,
mean?
my dad's dead.
I've heard you say that before, but why? My dad might as well be dead.
He's awful. And potentially dead. I don't know. Yeah. What happened to your dad?
Nothing at all. My dad's somewhere around, I guess. What?
How come
did
you don't
guys-
live with him?
I don't think I can answer that. Let's talk about yours. Did he hurt you?
I think I gotta go.
Tarlin comes up the stairs and goes, "Guys, I really miss my mom and dad." Can we stop by Whitestone at some point? Being on this airship makes me kind of homesick.
Yeah, I'd love to go home
Oh.
to my mom.
Did I just interrupt? Oh.
No, perfect.
Carlin
Where-
woke up, chose violence.
that Whitestone would be really cool. Is it on our way?
Oh no. But maybe sometime we can take a vacation, see my parents. Maybe we can have a whole family thing. You guys can invite your parents too.
No. My mom works for you.
Then she's invited. She's basically family.
Yeah, just my mom.
Oh no, your dad's not invited. He's not family.
He's hopefully dead.
Right. And Sliver, you can invite your master, whatever.
Dad.
No.
I'm going back downstairs. I'm getting queasy already. But yeah, Whitestone, parents.
I don't know if I've ever been to Whitestone. I don't think so. I think that's like one of the few places I haven't been before.
It's pretty far from Amon and Draghammer, so
it's so awesome having parents that love you.
I look over at Ashrina and cast my eyes away quickly and walk off.
Carlin's gonna wake
Bye,
up with a
buddy.
horse's head in
Hope
his
you
bed
find
at
your
this rate.
dad.
What's that, Garrett?
I said Carlin's gonna wake up with a horse head in his bed if he keeps this up.
Made out of Whitestone.
Yes.
No, I just know that the more I talk about it, the more Scott will end up killing my parents. In the
Scott?
game, FBI agent.
Scott's not gonna kill your parents, or Sharina's gonna be like, hey, let's get even.
Dang. That's dark.
She would never.
Don't get dad, get even.
I'm gonna sidle up to Kid at some point.
I'm available.
Hours later. Yeah.
I'm available for sidling. You'll find me just kind of looking over the rail, sort of absently, sharpening my sword.
And of course, I would have been looking over the rail and constantly moving around, using telescope or binoculars or whatever I could find. And
I am mostly studiously ignoring you.
Sure. I can tell. But eventually I go over there to you and say, you have a dad, Kid?
Oop. I don't.
Trina wants to kill hers. And I walk away.
You just sowing rumors? Sharina wants to kill her dad. Pass it on.
Like, I don't know. There's probably some good money in that. I'll just file that away for later.
No, but I come back and I say, yeah, dad stuff is, never mind about that. Hey, how are you doing with all this? I'm
fine.
Like, just fine.
Yeah, this is my job. I break into stuff, people die. It's pretty much Tuesday.
Wow.
Used to all this.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're quieter days, but overall, yeah, it's I guess it's not every day that I break into and back out of the most secure prison on a continent. That's one for the books for sure. Kind of proud of that one, actually. I'm gonna dine out on that for a few weeks, I think.
Have you been this far from Amman before too? Do you travel frequently?
Not frequently. I go where I'm told to go. This is probably the farthest. Yeah, I'd say this is probably the farthest I've been from home. Certainly the highest. Airship's kind of a new thing.
This is amazing, isn't it? Amazing. Just
But no. Mostly I stay close to Amon. It's easier to keep an eye on me that way, I think.
I don't think I'd left. Excuse me. I don't think I'd left Iman before I met you guys. At least if I did, I was tiny.
What did you think?
Well, it kind of goes back to what I meant. Like, how do you feel? I feel so much more, like so much better. And like, I could do so much. Like, being with you guys has just forced me to learn to try to keep up with you guys, like you and Miss Ashrina with those matching swords. That's so cool. I've forced or kind of harassed my master till he would teach me a whole bunch of new things. But the things we did. Remember when you were in that warden's office? Remember when you opened up that?
It's all kind of a blur, you know.
That was awesome.
Be nice,
know?
Jack. Be nice.
I will say, I am good at conning people. That is something that I am known for. That is a true thing. I will say, speaking of your master, I don't know a whole lot about him, but I guess it seems significant to me that he'd pick us up in one of these, right? It kind of feels like something, right?
I feel like he's maybe rewarding me. I mean, I've talked about these airships to him 1,000 times. I just like to watch them move, and now we're on one. Maybe he got it from me, but I never would have expected. This is so freaking cool. I mean, look, that's a herd of those hairy, giant, long-nosed monsters with the two big horns coming out of their face. That's like 15 of them we can see from right here.
Vents. They're elephants.
Oh, well, whatever they're called, that's pretty. I mean,
I've heard they're not too expensive in Amman, actually.
I know a guy.
buy one like that. That's
You know-
cool, man. This is fun.
I gotta say, Sliver, I don't think I would have been quite as excited about elephants if you hadn't have been here to point them out. So, thanks for that.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot to look where we were, So,
Man,
thanks.
Did you see the whales when we were coming over that last stretch of ice?
Can't say that I did.
You want me to tell you every time well, sometimes. Maybe
You know
not
what?
every time, but sometimes.
I'd like that.
Let's have a whistle. You and I will have like if I whistle, I don't want to scream out your name across 100 feet of ship, so we'll just have our own secret like code whistle. Want to?
I like it.
Can you whistle out of one nostril? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Please. I'd like to hear what that sounds like.
Well, let's work on it.
It's a lot like yarding.
I imagine it is a lot like yarding.
Sliver's just gonna be that guy in the car that goes, "Ooh, cows!"
Every car needs
It's a law,
one.
isn't it? You have to.
I'm that guy every time. Ooh, look, cows!
Every car needs one.
How else are you gonna see the cows?
How else are you going to remember to look at the cows? It's really the big, it's a big existential
Mm.
question.
Ooh. So yeah, we're just. I'm kind of finished with my conversation, unless.
I'll no, but next time you whistle, I'll come running.
Oh, you don't have to. I'll just point. Hey, do you have a dad?
Still
You
no.
told me you don't.
Still no.
Okay.
Not in the last 5 minutes.
No, I'm not looking for one. Actually, no, I know.
Yeah, me neither.
I didn't lose mine.
But
In
how about
search
a
of
daddy?
dad.
Okay.
All right. So the days pass on the ship, and you make it back to Amman. The airship comes down in the busy port there in town, drops you off.
Make
Roger
sure to
says,
point out the bright vagabond to Sliver as we go overhead.
"Oh, nice." And Roderick says, "I will have your salaries sent over to the Bright Vagabond, I guess."
Yes.
Excellent.
I'm getting so much back rent.
And then I'll make so much money when you're dying. What about
your
the
will's
interesting and incriminating items? Will that be part of the salary?
Yes, it'll come over by courier.
Okay.
So you make your way back over to the Bright Vagabond. You find Esquire there, has whipped the staff into shape. It's the cleanest it's been in a very long time. And actually, the business has picked up a little bit.
Well done.
Yeah, good day, sir. Welcome back. Can I get you
What?
some coffee?
No, but you're really good at this.
I try, sir.
Very sneaky, sir.
Well, keep it up, because you're much better at it this than I am.
Oh, I doubt that very much, sir.
You're being polite and you're sucking up, and I love it. So here's 5 gold pieces.
He knows where his bread is buttered.
He takes them with a very smooth gesture. And he says, "It is just my job, sir."
And I'm gonna go to the back area, the wine area, and just kind of decompress by myself.
Sure. You would have seen your friend Garrick enjoying a midday lunch.
Oh. You missed an interesting few days.
Yeah.
How's lunch?
Very good.
He says, "Shocked."
It tastes a lot better than I'm used to. I hate to say. No offense. But
None taken. I am actually going to go back down to the wine cellar.
Just stomps out of the fucking common room.
It's cleaner. The food tastes better. The one legacy that Joe left me.
Are you just salty that you make a better thief than you do innkeeper?
Maybe if you put some of that salt in his food, it would taste better.
Oh shit!
I'm white.
Shots fired.
I'm not allowed to
Salt's
season
too
my food.
spicy.
Yeah, it's against my culture.
Mayonnaise is very spicy. It's true.
No.
All right. So I assume several of you would have made their way to the Bright Vagabond since you were going to get paid over there.
I'm gonna go find my mom and give her a hug.
Yeah, she accepts your hug. She says, "Are you okay?"
People just been asking a lot about dads, and I don't like it.
I'm sorry. We know he's a shitheel.
I hope he's dead.
Well, you hit him pretty hard.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, there's a good chance he's either dead or like addled.
Ooh.
Daddle.
Wouldn't that be punishment?
Daddled.
Ugh.
Oof.
Hey, I feel that one. That's personal.
I'm in pain now, just so you know.
You guys miss me? I know you guys miss me.
Yep.
With every shot so far.
Nice.
Well, how's been working with the new guy?
Oh, he's fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, everything is so organized and he's got everybody like, I don't know, for some reason, like, I want to work for him. Like, I want to do more. He's like
Tarlin's
such a great manager.
Just open the door, slams it back, and slides down the stairs.
Hits just keep on coming.
I mean, it's a joy to come to work every day.
Huh. Yeah, I imagine it's hard to want to work here when you also live here. It's like no work-life balance.
Well, that's just it. He makes me take breaks and he like, he makes sure that I get out and go for walks. And if he sees that I'm, doing a task that I feel like I'm a little weary on, or my hands start hurting or something, he switches me out and has me do something different. He's really good at this.
Huh. Should I hit Tarlin? Do I need to take Tarlin out?
Why would you do that, dear?
He sounds like a terrible boss.
I mean, Tarlin's just fine. I've not had any complaints about Tarlin. I mean, it's been fine. But
Okay.
this is great.
Okay.
Fine.
I'll make sure to just maybe like kick him in the shin. I won't take him out.
I mean, fair. I mean, don't addle him, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Won't give him the dad treatment.
No. Save that for your work. And she kind of winks.
Yeah. I got you. Well, okay. Well, I just wanted to say hi and make sure you're doing good. I'm gonna go get paid now.
Oh, nice.
I broke into a prison.
Into a prison?
Yeah, and I got out. Not very secure. It's kind of concerning.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you're just really good at your job.
Maybe.
I'm surrounded by all this talent.
That's so nice. You're so nice.
Oh,
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying your job.
You're my sweet little girl, so no matter how old you get.
I'm gonna go get paid now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go downstairs. This is too much emotion.
Not comfortable with all these compliments.
Has a full bottle open. He's on his shirt and he's just fuck.
Just eating an apple pie with both hands.
Like in the shower somehow.
It's my shower pie.
It's my shower pie.
I'll sit next to Tarlin. Scoot over and give me some of that.
Still fucking flour everywhere down here.
It's not my fault. It's your staff who didn't clean it up.
I hate it here. Here, get drunk. At least I have a dad.
I can change that really quick.
Wow.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Yeah. Maybe we are going to Whitestone.
Trina
We're
is.
getting drunk and going to Whitestone.
I take the bottle.
Charlie
Cheers,
just
if
wakes
he
up,
has
there's
a
no
glass.
cart.
I'll cheers him if he's got a glass. If not, I'll just clink the glass against his shoulder or the bottle against his shoulder, and
Well, no,
Just take a
see, you
drink.
take that one, and Tarlin just reaches down and picks up another one.
oh, okay.
It's good to
Then
be
I
the
just
boss.
clink bottles.
It is a bad one, apparently.
Yeah.
You just gotta work on your people management skills.
Eldor,
You're never gonna
undercover
make it
boss.
to the
It's just like
payday.
Tarlin, just.
Tarlin with a little mustache and goatee.
In a really bad wig. They always have a bad wig.
Are the rest of them coming down here? I imagine the courier's not coming through the front door.
No, probably not. I don't, they don't have rooms here. So I don't know where they are.
They were with us when we walked in.
Not me.
Garrick was at the table.
Oh, I didn't even see Garrick. I should go say hi. Okay, bye. I grab my bottle and I skitter off to wherever.
Two drunk shorties coming up the stairs.
I'll go find
As you head
Garrick
upstairs,
wherever.
you see Garrick up there, but you do not see Sliver. And this kid there?
No. But eventually,
Okay.
we'll just kind of drift in after a few hours. Went to my little bolt hole and dropped my shit off.
Sure.
Because, I don't have a room at the Bright Vagabond like some people.
You
You
want
just
one?
gotta kill your dad.
Too late!
It's in the lease. It's in the lease. Your dad has to be like.
I
It's good to see you. I missed having someone with a somewhat rational mind on our adventures.
Bad day.
Well, I just got told I'm bad at my job, that Ashrina's gonna kill my dad, and I don't even have a cart. She took my cart.
What? Ashrina, what'd you do with his cart?
I didn't do anything with. You have the cart.
It's
me?
my cart now. I get to have it, please.
No, I have
You
the cart.
can't
It's out-
drive.
Yeah, actually, Garrick is the one who brought
I'm
it
the one.
back.
I'm the one with the cart right now.
Yeah,
That's why I said
Garrick has the cart right now.
outside.
You can't even drive.
He certainly can't drive with all this wine in him.
His
You are-
Iranian driver's license got revoked like 6 years ago.
How was the? I don't know. Did you have a funeral?
Yeah, it's taken care of. Parents, it was hard to break that. I'm not the kind of person who likes breaking bad news. It was sobering. I didn't want to do it, but I felt I was the one who had to. Returned her body to her parents. We left the casket closed. I did not want them to see what had happened. I had Alistair arrange to purchase and design a box. It was, it was nice. It was a nice wooden box with they did like wood burning to burn a Raven Queen symbol into the top of it, and in the box was her tabard and her holy symbol. Gave that to the parents. We knocked the dents and cleaned up and polished her shield and her helm. Returned those to the parents. And the church, because the family's just not of means, which was one of the things that kind of really gave me pause, because she had made something of herself. Her parents were very proud of her. The Alistair arranged for the church to pay for the tombstone so they could give her a proper burial. But it's taken care of now. She's resting. Her soul's at rest.
You're a good man.
Thank you. I try. Don't always
Do you
succeed.
have parents?
I've met my mom apparently when I was younger, but I don't remember her. My father, he's alive.
I will steer
That's
Tarwin
all.
to a chair.
That's pretty much all I'll say is that he's alive.
You appear out of nowhere.
Y'all gotta stop asking people if they have dads. Fucked up.
I have a dad. He just
Does he suck?
let's just say, I'm going to make this as short as possible. He is responsible for almost robbing me of my sister because of some untoward cultish activities I did not know he was involved in.
Let's kill him.
Oh, I'd love to, but he's disappeared. I don't know where he went.
Good. What's his name? I got you.
Need to ask. Hold on.
Is this why none of you tell the truth? You don't have parents?
I have a mom.
I have parents.
She works for you.
Right
She's a lovely lady.
With an S, too. I'm finding a common denominator. You're all orphans or half orphans or hate your parents. Is that why none of you will tell the truth?
Father's name is Lon Westcott. I have not seen him in a dozen years.
Lawn?
Lon.
Okay.
L-O-N-N. Not like the grass that you.
Yeah. I'll keep that at the top of my mind.
I mean,
If you do
killed
find
my
out,
dad because he was too good a liar, so that's probably why I'm a liar.
That doesn't even make sense. What am I doing with my life?
Not managing an inn.
I'm good.
Badly.
I pull out
Okay.
out my ivory dragon chess set and put it on the table.
Harlan, what is going on with you, man? I've never seen you like this.
It's been a rough few days. We broke into a prison. We broke out of a prison.
Did you break into the prison just to see if you could break out of it? That does sound like something we'd do.
No. We had a job to break into a prison and talk to somebody and get a key to money that we don't even get. And it doesn't go to charity. It goes back to these bad people. It goes from one bad people to another bad people.
So,
well, you are screwed up. You're using improper grammar.
So you're saying that you are, in fact, singularly good as a Clasp agent? So good, in fact, that you broke into and out of the most secure facility on this entire continent? Is that what you're telling me?
I used to be good.
Revel's End? You guys went to Revel's End?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got in a prison fight.
That tracks. Honestly.
I don't know what the money is going to go to. All I'm going to say is that knowing what I know of the Clasp, which is extensive, and knowing what I know of the Myriad, which is less extensive, the money's in better hands now, at least. But we do live in a gray area, but I know for a fact that the organization we work for has been instrumental in keeping at least 3 things on the other side of that big door, because we were all there. So I feel like we're fighting the good fight in spite of ourselves.
It's just been a harrowing few days. I've been away from my comforts, my regular routines, and
he's drunk.
I've had a little bit to drink because I came back to my job being done better without me, and this was my lifelong dream to own this inn, and that's being taken from me too.
Whoa. Tarlin, you're the owner. Your talent is to make sure this place stays running and running well. Even if you're not the one to do it. The best bosses find the best talent, delegate, and have the talent do what they do best. That's how their businesses flourish. You're not failing, you're just realizing your strengths.
Yeah, my mom said you were fine.
And
You just need a kick in the shin.
apparently your strengths are breaking into Revel's End and out again.
See, your job in the Clasp is getting you enough money to pay your employees a livable wage. Isn't that what the Taldorian dream is all about?
No. I mean, yes, I want to pay my employees a livable wage, but that's not why I'm doing this whole class thing. I don't care if that makes me money.
You know, Tarlin, I have to ask. Now that you've brought it up, knowing you as I've gotten to know you the last few months, you're very, very staunch in your beliefs and how you do things and how you. What do you see yourself with the Clasp? What's your goal with them? Because they seem to the way they do things seems to be really counterintuitive to how you like doing things.
I'm gonna
And you don't seem very happy.
I'm gonna pour Tarlin another drink. And leave, because I can't watch this man cry again.
My late husband, who's got me this got it through contacts within the Clasp and outside of the Clasp. He got involved in some serious gambling debts in order to afford this place. And they came calling one day, and they riddled him with crossbow bolts right at the top of those stairs there. And the Clasp, him being an agent of the Clasp and a respected one, they don't take kindly to their own being offed by rival organizations unjustly. And truth be told, I don't even really own this place. The Clasp owns it now. I'm just the friendly face, and I'm serving the Clasp because they took care of everything with Joe, and I'm honoring his desire to help the world through the benevolence of the Clasp, the good that they do. Because I see that. I saw that in him. I see that in some of you. I see that in some of the things that you do. My methods may not match the skill set the Clasp typically needs, but there's not been a single time that a Clasp agent has been discovered or ratted out here in the inn because Tarlin is just a friendly innkeeper and cleric of the Dawnfather. He wouldn't tell a lie. It's an easy cover, I suppose. And as for my goal, maybe one day Joe or the Dawnfather will tell me that I've done enough. Maybe one day I'll start enjoying it. Maybe one day I'll take over. Who knows?
Sounds like a heavy burden to be carrying.
At least I got my parents. I drink.
And with that, the front door opens, the bell rings, and steeping his head down through the doorway, you see a familiar face carrying a large chest. Who wants presents? And you see Irrigan Rockfist coming in holding a large chest.
I'll run over to Irrigan with another glass and in my bottle and pour Irrigan a drink.
I'll help him with the chest.
Does that go good with pie?
I mean, what doesn't go good with pie?
All right. I'm here for the apple pies.
And
have some, right?
You might want to talk to Tarlin. I saw him like double fisting a pie earlier. It was a sight. No spoon, just 2 handfuls of pie.
Oh, I've been there.
Who hasn't been there?
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's been 2 fists deep in a pie at some point.
I think that was my name in high school.
2 fists a pie.
2 fists deep in a pie.
And
Vaccine name.
he comes over to the table and he goes, "We should probably take this business downstairs."
Okay.
And
I'll
as
help him with the chest if he'll let me.
sure. Sliver, where you been this whole time?
Sliver's just back to his routine, just working and training. Got to keep learning stuff. And he's pestering his master. Let's go. What's my next spell, etc. So I'm off doing that type of thing.
Excellent. And he would let you know that there is a delivery being made to the Bright Vagabond that has your payment in it.
Now, he usually keeps my payment. Is he offering that I can actually spend my own money?
Seems like it.
Okay. Then as soon as I'm done, I'll race over to the Vagabond as fast as I can.
Okay. You catch the tail end of them headed down the stairs to the familiar private room.
Yep, I will go right on down as if I know how to find it.
He's like, "Well, you guys must have done something important. Don't tell me about it. Don't want to know. This is heavy." He sets the chest down on the table.
To feel like 40% of heavy.
11% of a plan.
Hey, guys. Hey, Garrick. Gosh,
Hey.
it's been a while. How's
Yeah.
everything?
It's okay.
Did you have a successful mission?
And more or less, yeah. Returned a soul to rest. And paid honor to her as she deserved.
Well, I guess I should be respectful. Hold on. Did you hear the fucking story about where we just came from?
Well, I waited a whole 5 seconds. That was good.
I'm so proud of him.
Oh my gosh.
Making me tear up. I'm so happy. Yes, I've heard little bits and pieces. I know where you were, and kind of jealous I wasn't there, to be honest with you.
Man. Yeah, no kidding. There were a couple times I was thinking, holy shit, I wish I was standing behind Garrick. But, whew, we'll tell you the whole thing, the details. You should, wait till I describe the way Mrs. Shrina snores. Holy crap, it's funny.
You sure?
Rude? Do not.
You think I would have heard that in the number of times we've traveled together already?
Maybe just when it's cold.
Was fucking cold.
Well, there could be a thing.
I'm gonna flip open the chest and look for my interestings and illegal or incriminating, interesting and incriminatings.
So there's a interesting, what looks to be a hat of some kind. There is a small pouch of powder. There is a brightly glowing gem. There is a beautiful mithril chain shirt. And there is a potion bottle, as well as lots of copper, silver, and gold, and 6 shining diamonds that look like they were placed directly on top, as if someone took note of somebody saying something about diamonds.
Oh.
Very cool.
Are these the diamonds we have to keep in our prison pocket?
All of these items are in the party sheet for you guys to inspect.
Yes, this is this is your insurance diamond.
Miss Ashrina, what's a prison bucket?
I'll tell you when you're older. Go ask your dad.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Be kind of funny. Oh,
Not-
I
you mean-
really want these shoes. Oh man.
Oh yeah, there's also a set of shoes.
Can I have the slippers?
Fine by me. I don't think I could even fit in those little things.
Huh? Anybody? Anybody else?
Unless
that?
kids' feet are really tiny.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna take these slippers.
Kind of slippers are they?
So you see the bottom, and I'll like lift up the little shoes. You see on the bottom all these little hairs?
That's funky looking. Is it to pick up lint and things on the floor?
No. Do I have to be attuned to this? Okay. In an hour, I'll show you. I'll show you what it does in an hour. She's just like excitingly like stuffing her feet into the slippers.
Okay. Cool.
Everyone should take a diamond.
I've taken my diamond.
I get a diamond?
Not to spend.
Pretty.
This diamond is on you. In case you die, I can bring you back to life. If you lose your own diamond, you must replace it, or I will not bring you back to life.
This is your diamond. There are many diamonds like it, but this one is yours.
I don't really see the benefit of mithril chain shirt over just a regular chain shirt.
You don't get disadvantage on your stealth checks.
Chain shirts don't have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought
They
they
do
did.
it.
The
They
only
do if
thing
you
is
can't use medium armor.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
fair.
But it caps my dex bonus.
Yep.
So it ends up being a wash with my studded leather anyway.
So our
My-
choices are is our giant fan base able to see these choices, or should we say them all out loud?
They're not on the stream, so
Okay. So there's a cap of water breathing, dust of disappearance, a gem of brightness, mithril chain shirt armor, and a potion of lightning resistance. Is Iron, what's his name? This big guy, Irrigan.
Irrigan.
Is he just like handing things out like Santa Claus? Or
no,
is
he just set the thing on the desk and he's munching on pie
Okay,
while you guys are sorting all this stuff.
gotcha. Well, let's sort out loud so that we can be clear what's going on. Garrick, are you taking any of these things?
No, I don't think so. While the mithril chain shirt armor is nice, because of my dexterity, it actually would be lower if I wore that. My AC would actually be lower if I wore that. So
Yeah, that's
Okay.
mine is the same for me, unfortunately.
Okay, well, it's really pretty. Miss Ashrina, could you wear this little chain shirt?
I don't think so. I think it would do the same thing that would happen to everybody else, but I am not entirely certain how that works.
What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is a 17.
Yeah, this would it maxes at +2, so
Oh, okay.
your AC would just be a 15.
That's still better than what I've got. I've got a 14 right now.
Yeah?
Well, go ahead and grab it for now.
yeah.
All right.
Could it be a
Mr.
15?
Garland? Anything you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
chain
studded
ship's
leather.
13,
Yeah.
and then +2 for your dex. Studded leather would be 11?
Studded
12.
leather is a 12. With +3 dex, you would also get a 15.
Yeah,
So-
you should have a 15 already.
I don't know that I have studded leather. I'm looking through my inventory and I don't see it in here. So maybe I've just been walking around naked this entire time.
That
You might have
tracks.
just like regular leather armor.
I don't see any armor.
You have a
Not just-
1. You're getting
Yeah.
a 1 from your armor.
Yeah, if you're
So
wearing
you are-
leather, straight leather, it's 11.
I think you're wearing leather armor.
Oh, I just see leather. I must have accidentally deleted it because it does just say leather.
That's
That's
it.
what it does.
It will.
That's-
Oh, okay.
It doesn't say leather armor.
That's silly. That doesn't make
So
any
you're
sense.
currently wearing a set of leather armor.
Okay, then I will take the chain shirt for now.
Good idea.
I think I'm the only one that can't see in the dark, so a gem of brightness isn't a bad
Yeah.
idea.
Good idea.
Now I feel bad for taking two things.
I thought it would be fun for me to blind people, but yeah, go ahead. I can see in the dark, so
I cannot,
You-
but I was.
I just wanted to have
uh,
fun blinding people.
inside.
Is anybody in
Yeah.
this party not great at sneaking around?
I'm pretty good at it, actually.
Yes,
Um,
same.
I'm real good at it.
I'm pretty
Decent.
good at it.
Tarlin, give it to Tarlin.
Dust of disappearance.
I mean, to be fair, right? Dust of disappearance is everybody within 10 feet.
Right,
is
it
it?
doesn't need to be on me.
Really?
Oh, okay.
So you just,
All right, I'll grab it then.
Okay.
yeah, it's everybody. It's enough for every creature and object within 10 feet.
I'm gonna take my shoes off and give them to Kid.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm
No,
really,
I don't
totally
like
okay.
it.
I'm truly fine. Please keep the shoes.
I'm gonna put this hat on you then.
Can somebody describe the cap of water breathing?
It
like
looks
it's just a little-
it looks like a very strange, almost transparent material cap.
The yarmulke.
The shower cap.
Yeah, it's like a shower cap.
Cool. Mr. Tarlin?
Yeah, I mean, I
What's going
already spent a bunch of everybody's money on a very, very nice sword for myself. So I am perfectly content just taking a little cash this time and letting everybody else have fancy magic items. It's totally fine.
Well, I took the things that I wanted. I do not need the cap of water breathing or the potion of lightning resistance, so whoever can have those things.
Well, anybody could use the potion.
Hmm.
Somebody who can't dodge very well should take that.
I'm feeling really picked on right now.
You're like the guy that got really, really sad, and then everybody's like just giving him stuff to try to make up for
Potion,
it.
buddy, Tarly, you need like, what do you need? Like gem? Like, come on, man. Like, this gem will cheer you up, right?
That hat'll look really
You like
good on
bright
Mr.
stuff, right,
Brightside.
Mr. Brightside?
You know what? Tarlin doesn't deserve pity. He's got two living nice parents.
And a dead husband.
Someone's gotta die. This is D&D after all.
Well, all right then.
Yeah, well-adjusted, happy people don't go on adventures.
True.
They don't join criminal organizations.
Well, I don't need any of that stuff. I'll just take. Wow, this is the most gold I've ever touched.
Huh.
Amazing.
I'm gonna just take the cap, the shower cap, and sneak up behind Kid and just set it onto his head and then snap the little just snap it onto his head.
All right. I'll take it. I'm going to do something. I'm going to figure out the weirdest thing that I can do with this hat, though, and do something with it.
I can't wait.
If Tarlin is not going to take the potion, I will.
You should take it.
Oh god.
All right.
Tarlin says as he wears his metal shirt.
And then I will split the coinage up.
Never seen a group of D&D players more loath to take anything out of the party sheet. No. You take no.
What are y'all talking about? I said, give me them fucking boots.
We just want to, make sure the right person's using these things. That's
Right
all.
on.
So Irrigan kind of wipes his mouth off after eating the pie, and he says, I don't mean to be insensitive, but Miss Ashrina, you're one of them
Oh, buddy. Nobody can say it.
oh good. One of them deep gnomes, right?
Yeah.
Is that okay to say? Is that a
That's-
slur?
No, it's fine.
I want to say the right thing.
That's fine.
Me and some of the guys were hanging out in one of the safe houses, and I thought of you because they had heard about a problem in a town of your people. I mean, I don't mean to say your
Which
people.
one?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, you people?
I don't mean your people. I mean for
Deep gnomes?
Gnomes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a town called Little Lockford. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Would I have heard of it? I don't recall.
Yeah, you definitely have heard of it. It is located in. Hold on.
Pull up the notes on my own character.
It is a town that is known for innovation and is also a mining town in the Underdark, located by hold on. Near Kymel, there's a mountain range called the Iron Seat Ridge, and it is underneath that mountain. And town's kind of kept to itself, kind of place. Very prosperous mining town. They export a lot of gems and minerals and metals, and it's a very innovative town where the townsfolk are artisans of sorts as the primary function of the town, but solely a deep gnome town. And he says, yeah, apparently their whole town security went crazy.
Huh. How so?
Well, there are these creatures that they created to keep, to place secure and protect everybody, and apparently they stopped working right. And the person in charge of them, they believe, is the one that did it. They're like, and he kind of looks at the chest and he kind of bangs on the metal parts of the chest. He goes, the creatures are like all metal, but they move.
Robots.
What's a
right?
robot?
Creature that's metal and moves.
I think they're called automatons.
Golems.
Automatons?
Constructs.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Automaton sounds like a familiar word. I think maybe that's what they said.
Okay, yeah.
but apparently they had to evacuate the town because the guards of the town were just slaughtering everybody.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, that's
Anyway,
really not like automatons. They're typically pretty well not behaved because they're not. I don't think they're necessarily sentient, but
well, I only found out about it because some of the guys were talking about it, and somebody mentioned that the mayor was outside of the city gates and had everybody gathered in a shanty town kind of thing, and was hoping to find some adventurers to go in and maybe solve this problem for him. I don't know. I don't want to assume that you care.
Maybe
is there money involved?
Oh, I don't know. I would imagine there is. I mean,
If there's money involved, then I care.
maybe they should get an exterminator. Maybe some insects got into the gears, right? If they just work the bugs out, I'm sure the
Ugh.
automatons will go back to normal.
Do I still have a dagger?
you do.
Less every session.
I cast
Slowly
divine. I smite. I smite kid.
Just collecting Ashrina's daggers one at a time.
I
Have you
mean,
bought a little bandolier for them yet? To just-
I keep them in my ribs. I just store them.
well, I mean, if there is money involved, I haven't really been back to like a deep gnome city in a long time. Probably not since I was little. I mean, I was born in Craghammer, so I have like no real ties to any of the deep gnome cities, but I mean, like I said, money's always good. And I mean,
Well,
help
I mean,
the people.
we can kill two birds with one. There's a completely empty town full of all kinds of gnome stuff.
I put my hand. I
Do you
put
know
my fingers
how
in
hard
Charlie's
it-
ear so he doesn't have to hear this.
Do you know how hard it is to find stuff that fits a gnome?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
And we could probably scrap the parts on those automatons for some pretty decent money too. I hear there's a lot of money in scrap.
And also, we're saving a town, right? I mean, this is truly an epic
Eric looks over at
opportunity.
Charlie and just holds out his hand, hoping Charlie gives him his wine bottle so he can take a drink.
Tarlin, look, we're gonna go save a town.
I wasn't listening. I figure we're gonna go do crime.
No, we're gonna save a town with
I
a
don't believe
side of crime.
There it is.
We're gonna save the town and then have potentially opportunity crime.
Oh my god, I'm just picturing a half-sober Tarlin. Yeah, that is fucking fine. Yeah, fine. Whatever, get the cart, god damn it.
We're having my fucking cart.
Sorry, Dawnfather, damn it.
We're at like a net positive, probably. How far? How many days travel is it to this place?
2 days east
2 days?
of here,
Okay, so cart.
And down, right? It's in the Underdark.
and then probably a half a day down. But yeah,
Well, as the name should suggest, it is dark down there, so I hope y'all can see.
I
think
turn
we
on
all
my
can
gem of
now.
brightness.
You install it in like a little hard hat.
I have the store for you, buddy.
See, I was actually thinking of going to a jeweler and getting it on a
Mounted.
necklace and mounted into a holy symbol.
Ooh.
Ah.
Nice.
That's great until it becomes a worthless gem.
Well, you just don't use the last charge. Then
Fair.
it can always just be a 30-foot
Yeah.
light.
Fair enough.
Get it into like a big timepiece. So, like, forget Flavor of Love, your Flavor of the Dawn Father.
He's got to get the hat too. Then
Ooh,
What do you mean, get?
it's part of Tarlin's nighttime attire.
Big Viking horns.
Alrighty, again. I think we will head over that way. It sounds like there is a lot of opportunity.
Sounds like that's a very conveniently timed story, Arrogant. Thank you.
I just thought you're the only one of you. Sorry, I'm saying things wrong again. I mean,
You're really not.
you're the only deep gnome I know.
Okay, that's worded much better.
Okay, good. I'm trying.
I'm proud of you.
I am proud of me too.
You know what you deserve? Another pie.
A second pie?
Yeah.
He's just staring at Mr. Tarlin.
I apparently don't run this place. Have fun.
Oh, should I speak to the guy upstairs?
No!
you mean Lathander? Yes.
The Dawn Father? Yes, you should speak to the Dawn Father. Yes, you can have a pie.
Excellent.
Billows angrily.
He takes his pie. He says, "Y'all have fun on your trip."
Thanks.
We know how to get there.
Hey, Jurgen,
Yeah.
do you have a dad?
Oh yeah.
Is he good?
Well, I mean, define good.
Is he nice to you?
Oh yeah. We wrestle
Okay,
all
good.
the time.
Okay, good.
Do you also
How
have your
old are
mom?
you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never counted.
And you're probably
Fair.
happier because of it. Honestly.
I mean, what does it matter? I mean, I can say this. 2 years ago, my knees hurt less than they hurt now.
You're at least 30.
Max. Relatable content.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, my mom is great too. She gets mad when Dad and I wrestle because we usually break the furniture. But
Now,
Do you
I'm just testing a theory. And Irrigan, you're a great science experiment, I suppose.
I don't know anything about science.
A test subject, I should say.
Oh, I hate tests.
Don't worry, this is the easiest test in the world. There's one question. Do you prefer telling the truth to lying?
His
hard.
brain just exploded.
It's really hard.
That
I
question is more
prefer
loaded than a
telling
baked potato.
the thing that's gonna get me what I want.
Damn it. Good job.
It's like
Take your pie.
Sometimes that's the truth, and sometimes that's a lie.
My
Jurgen,
cloak billows.
you're a good guy.
You're a good not guy.
Never Bifflin.
I'll
assume-
never be able to say that.
Yeah.
What? That's actually how you say it.
I'll never be able to say it. It'll never matter.
Say it again.
Sniver Bifflin.
I love it.
Yeah, that.
Yep, that. Yep, I'm one of those.
Deep gnome.
So he takes his pie and heads out.
All right, I guess I'm gonna go load up my cart.
Anything anybody else want to do in town?
Yeah, I want to
Can't think
cry
of
a little
anything.
bit.
What?
Kid, I don't think I should come. There's nobody to lie to, and all I could do was kind of stand behind everybody and help by being behind you, casting happy spells on
Oh,
you.
I wouldn't worry about finding someone to lie to, Sliver.
They're
I'm
made of.
positive
They're
that
not
we'll
living.
find somebody. No, but there's a whole shanty town full of people outside the gate that we're going to need to lie to when we go in there to take all their stuff. I mean, rescue their town from the automatons.
You
See,
better
we're already starting.
Kid, I'm sitting right here.
When have you had a problem about relieving people of their stuff?
If there's a reason for it, like we need to steal this egg so that a eldritch horror doesn't get released into the world, or we need to steal this statue to embarrass the owner of this casino who is exploiting his workers. Sure. But these people are already going through so much. They get chased out of their towns by automatons. They pretty much are living by the barest of necessities. If we're going to go in there and save the town, let's save the town. The last thing I want is for us to go in there and save the town and then have them go back into their homes and have nothing.
I didn't say rob them blind. What's a trinket or two?
You don't know if that trinket is just a random trinket or a family heirloom. You don't know if that trinket was belonged to, like, say, a dead wife or dead father or mother.
Death to dads.
So you're not making a case here. I feel like this is like a good riddance kind of scenario.
It's like
Yeah.
Good
a
riddance to dad stuff.
Kind of wondering why we would do that. There's got to be better people to do it, right?
You're probably right. Maybe we'll
But
find the guy who fucked up these automatons and I can steal from them.
That I wouldn't have a problem with. That's
We
retribution.
could come back with an entire army of automatons.
See, that's thinking outside the box. And I can
I
think
know,
of a few
I
people that we
probably
know
know.
who would appreciate that.
I know some people.
I could replace the workforce.
This
You
is
already
why
did.
nobody wants to work for you.
But it would save so much money.
You already replaced yourself. What more
the money you're
workforce
saving
is
in
there?
wages?
You literally worked yourself out of a job.
The money you're saving in wages would probably have to be you put toward maintenance, honestly.
I wonder
I'm
if
sure they'll trickle
automatons
down.
Hey, Ronnie.
I wonder
It's just-
if automatons would be good sparring partners. Maybe I could like have someone program one and then I don't have to stab all the flour sacks.
you could start by not stabbing all the flour sacks.
But then how am I going to practice my stabbing? Someone has to be able to hit something. I've seen y'all fight.
I could get you some sacks of sand.
I don't like sand. It's rough and gets everywhere.
Yeah. Although sand would potentially sharpen the blade as you're stabbing. No, is that not how sand works? I don't know.
I am shaking my head vigorously at Garrick.
Oh, I didn't hear what he said.
Good.
We could get you like a practice dummy.
I don't hate that idea.
Like an actual. We could set up a training area down here.
Where would you put? Do you have the room for it? Because I'm like I'm afraid training would, if it got a little
It
out
is
of
kind of
hand.
loud.
Well, it's not that. If the training gets a little out of hand, your flour could all be gone.
There's a separate room.
You trust it?
I don't trust her.
Should.
You don't pay rent.
We're best friends.
Are
We're
we?
a married couple.
Are we not?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think we're best friends.
Oh.
That's why I take your flower and I stab it. To remind you what breaking our friendship can do.
Has he had enough wine to start weeping?
He's just really confused right now.
Are we friends or am I dying? Like, what's happening?
Poor Kaylona's nose.
If you want to take your mind off all this, Charlie, you can go say hello to your cart. I brought it back. It's upstairs.
How long has it?
Cart?
Yes, you left it to me so I could take Elra's body to her parents.
This whole time, I thought she stole it.
No.
Oh.
I was
I gotta
with
write
you
these
the
things
entire
down.
time.
I just assume she takes everything.
I mean,
Sliver, maybe you're right. Maybe we are married.
Mm,
I remember my mom and dad used to be just like you.
I don't know. No. Hey Scott, when was the last time we went to Gilmore's?
It's been a while. If you want to make a
Yeah.
stop.
I got some money. Hey kid. Want to go shopping real quick?
Sure.
Just do a quick run to Gilmore's. Anybody else want to run to Gilmore's?
Remind me what kind of shop Gilmore's was?
Magic.
Stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. You make your way to Gilmore's. The same clerk is sitting at the counter reading a book.
Does he have his airstones in?
He does.
I'll walk up to him then and just like knock on the desk right in front of him.
Oh, Jesus. And he takes out the little stones out of his ears. Oh, God. I gotta not get wrapped up in these books all this time. Sorry about
What
that.
are you reading?
Nothing. And he just shuts it and puts it away.
I look before he shuts it.
Is it Tusk Glove?
Definitely
It's
Tusk Glove.
Is it Tusk Glove?
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I want to read that book so bad.
It's so good.
It's on my list of like at the top of my TBR list.
You don't want my copy.
Ew. The pages are sticking together.
No, I spilled some food on it and stuff.
Yeah, food. Okay.
How can I help you?
You got anything new?
I mean, stuff comes in and out all the time. Could you be more specific?
I need some. First off, I need some potions of healing.
Yeah, we've got those.
I'd love to look at some potions. I would be interested in wearable magic. Would be cool.
You thinking like gloves or?
Ooh, gloves might be neat.
Let's see what we've got.
Cloaks are always fun. We like cloaks.
I don't have a cloak.
We love a good cloak.
Mm-hmm. A cloak would be neat. I do need a new vest. One's gotten all dirty.
I too have things I want to look for, good sir.
Mm-hmm. I'll wait for my
Ooh,
turn.
what do you want, Carlin?
There's I'm wondering if I can get this gem incorporated into a magical holy symbol that would increase the potency of my spells.
Is that how that works?
Well, it's an item on its own, but I want to like adhere this gem to it.
Is that your flashlight gem?
Yes. So I don't have to hold it in my hand. I suppose
That's
I can
fair.
just put it on the shield too.
I imagine you could easily have that mounted into a holy symbol.
But do you have an amulet of the devout?
Yes. I mean,
Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, page 119.
yeah, we have several of those. Who do you the Dawnfather? Yes, is
Yes.
looking you up and down.
Who do you work for?
Yeah, yeah, we've got one of those.
How much would one of those cost, my good man?
500 gold pieces.
Done. I just ka-chunk.
Now I can't put the gem in it for you. You'd probably have to take that somewhere. But
Can I
I
get a
bet
drop of
gnome-
universal solvent? Or universal glue? Just one drop right here on the shield, and I'll just boop.
let me check that as well. So I dropped the amulet in your character sheet. Universal. Or is it?
Universal solvent is the remover. I think it's sovereign glue.
Sovereign glue is a thing that can't be
Yeah,
removed
it's
without a wish
super
spell.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I want a drop just to put the gem on my shield.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get lucky and find that from somebody else.
I'll just go to Gnome Depot.
Nice. And just get regular glue.
Yeah.
Wish.com. Sovereign glue.
We have sovereign glue at home.
Let's see. Gloves. He has a set of glamour weave gloves.
Hammer weave glove?
Hold on. He pulls them out, and you see they have like a kind of a shimmering pattern to them. That's kind of hard to look at for a little bit, but then he puts it on, and then he can make small little illusions, like change the look of the gloves. Like he makes it look like his hands are on fire. It's all false, he's like rubbing his hand through it. It's not actual. It's just illusion magic. That's something that's interesting to you. And
I show Sliver those gloves.
They're really cool.
They're very neat. How much are they?
I mean, it's just like a tricky thing. It's just 100 gold pieces. They're not expensive at all.
I can give you 100 gold if you like them.
Oh no. I don't need your money, honey.
Hey, Mrs. Shrina, do they sell magic tattoos here?
I
No.
don't think so.
No, we're not that kind of a shop.
Oh.
No.
Oh, go ahead.
I've heard a story of a turtle who does some interesting tattoos, but I don't. It's hard to pin him down. He travels a lot with the Ball Eater.
What's a ball?
It's a ship.
A ball eater is the name of it?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Oh yeah, it's a famous ship. I've heard of that.
Well, they've got a weird sense of humor. Ball eater.
Yeah. They sure do. I'm gonna pass on the gloves, I think. I don't know that these would necessarily be all that useful for me. You got anything that makes you really quick and or I want to say this without incriminating myself, makes you good at taking things?
I don't have anything in. I mean, I got a potion of invisibility.
Nah, I don't really need anything like that. Maybe do you take requests? Like I could tell you something I'm looking for?
Yeah, sure. The
Okay,
boss
cool.
always loves that because then he can hone in his search and his creation.
Cool. Okay. I'd like something potentially that makes me move quickly, move fast, or I would like a dagger that does something really cool.
A dagger that does something cool. Might have that. I might have that right now.
Ooh, okay. I am interested. If you had two, that'd be great because I know someone who keeps stealing mine with his ribs.
Miss Ashrina, I heard about these kinds of swords that can, when you're holding them and using them, they talk to you. Maybe you should get one of those.
I've not heard anything good about talking swords ever.
It was in the story of that crazy famous bard that used to live here that I told you about. His friend had something that I think it was some long tube that was a weapon, and it would talk to him.
But like,
I get second guessed enough by people I know. I don't need my weapons doing it too.
I feel like
I think they're stronger if they talk to you. But maybe they don't have those.
Sliver, typically talking weapons are evil.
All you have to do is just point them in the right direction, right?
I'm not really the right person to Tarlin, you understand evil better. Like, can you explain how talking weapons are bad?
They're not.
What?
Interesting.
They're inherently, their personality is neither evil nor good.
You sure?
It's a personality imprinted upon an object. It depends on the caster. A caster can make an evil weapon, it can make a good weapon.
Have you ever heard of a good talking weapon?
Personally, maybe one of those vestiges did.
He pulls out a dagger, and on the on the dagger, on the hilt of it, there's some symbols drawn. He says, I don't speak that language. I don't know what that language is, but when you throw this dagger, it comes back to your hand."
Huh. That seems awfully useful for my problem with a guy who steals my daggers.
Only if you throw it.
Do you happen to have two of them?
I only got the one.
How much is this dagger?
It's 250 gold pieces.
Hey kid. You want a dagger?
Sure. Are you gonna take it back after you take it back after you stab me with it?
No, I'm asking if you want the returnable dagger.
I don't throw things very often. So if it is better for you, you're welcome to it. Otherwise, yeah, I would love to have it.
I mean, I also don't throw things super often. I think it'd be cool to have just in general. So I think we should take it. I think we should buy it. Whoever has it, I got the boot, so you can have the dagger. I think that'd be really cool for you. And then I can have my regular dagger back. But also, I'm not paying this time. I paid for your sword.
All right, I'll buy the fancy returning dagger and give it to Ashrina, so you can hold on to it for now. I'll keep your regular dagger for now. We'll trade.
That's not how this was supposed to work.
Tough.
Damn.
He
I
goes,
owed
I don't
you-
care who walks out with it. I just care
Yeah.
that you hand me the gold.
How much was it?
250.
All right, I'll pay the man.
I'll lean over and say, "Hey, if you can find another cool dagger, I'll pay you whatever for it, and we'll make it good. But also be looking for stuff that be looking for other cool stuff that, makes me go fast.
Sure.
But dagger, another cool dagger. Doesn't have to be a returning dagger, but another cool one.
Sure. Okay, well, I'll add it to your list. Something to make you faster. Something to make you. What was the middle one?
Steal things good.
Sneakier, or yeah, better thief, and then another cool dagger. That's on your.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and then I just need 3 potions.
Those are 50 gold apiece.
Got it. Sounds good. I'll give them 150 gold.
And you can pull those directly from the items. Who else? What else do you need?
My request is along the same lines. I admit I'm not a jealous person, but I've been really envious of Kid and Shrina's rapiers, and I'm wondering if you've gotten any more magical. I think the problem is with the way I fight, like long swords, great swords, not going to do me any good. I need something where I can use my agility. Rapier preferably, but something else would work too.
Are you particularly looking for rapiers only, or?
I mean, that's my preferred weapon,
Okay.
but if there's something else that's of the same style of fighting that you have that I might be, I'm not married to the idea of rapier. Again, preferred weapon, but I'm looking at everything.
Let's see. I don't have anything at the moment, but there's a note in the ledger that the boss found a particular item that he said it's called the Lady's Blade. I don't know if
Would I have heard of this thing?
it is a rapier. Give me a religion check.
Regular religion check, I assume, not the remnants religion check. Let's see, religion. That would be a 21.
Yeah, that is a rapier of the matron.
I'm listening.
He says he hasn't acquired it yet. He wasn't sure he would find a buyer, but it seems like you might be interested. And it is apparently when the blade is most deftly used, it takes life more easily.
Yeah, that tracks too. Do you know how much he'd be asking for it?
He has a mark down here, which I would imagine would be his sale price is 1,500 gold pieces.
Okay. Got about half that. I'll have to get back to you.
How much?
1,500.
Should he try to acquire it then?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think I can help you get that stuff.
Well, I'd be appreciative. That'd be nice.
Is there anything else?
I can help with that as well.
I'm gonna hold on to my money now that I know that what I'm looking at.
Yeah, do you have something that's shiny that makes light, or maybe something that can let me see in the dark? Because I think I might need to see in the dark sometime soon.
Can you not see in the dark, Sliver?
I'm just a person, Miss Ashrina. Look,
Huh.
my ears are normal, round. Sorry, not normal, but round.
He opens a drawer behind the desk and he pulls out this small sphere of glass. Looks like it weighs about a pound. It's a little bit, uh, like softball size.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "This is a drift globe," and he activates it.
Ooh,
And
that's pretty. That's a nice little cool item.
it rises into the air, and he can have it follow him around the shop.
That's really, I love it. How much is that thing?
That's 200 gold pieces.
I look at Miss Ashrina. I look at Mr. Brightside. I actually, it seems like a fortune to spend, but I have it with me. Think I should do it?
As repeat customers and a first time buyer on his part, is there any way you could give this poor lad any sort of deal?
Make me a persuasion check
I'll help with puppy dog eyes.
with advantage.
This poor youth from the streets of Amman. Please spare him your courtesy, sir.
A 17?
He says, "I tell you what, I can throw in a potion of healing with it. How's that?"
It's like a 50 gold discount.
Think I should, Miss Ashrina?
I think if you can't see, we're going to a place where it is dark.
Yeah, I know. But that's a lot of money. Okay, mister. Here you go. And I give him was it 200?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
As he's like giving the shopkeeper his money, I'm going to slip 50 gold into Sliver's back pocket.
Make a sleight of hand check.
That's not my pocket.
That's your prison pocket.
Ow!
We're learning lots of lessons today.
50 gold right in the prison pocket.
20.
Ooh, make me a perception check, Sliver.
Okay. I don't have back pockets, Miss Ashrina. 20.
Oh! Rollies?
Rollies!
Perception.
Oh, I win! I got a 14.
There you go.
Goodness, that would have been very awkward.
So yes, you are able to slip the 50 gold into his pocket.
And I am having a heck of a time finding it, so I'm just going to ask him for a price check on a cloak of displacement.
Price check on aisle 4.
I'm having a hell of a time finding it in the catalog. Been flipping through the book at the counter for the whole time.
4,000 gold pieces.
4,000 gold pieces. That's not cheap. All right, duly
It's
noted.
not.
I thought
How
it was
many
not
people can you fit in a cloak of displacement?
2 shorties at least.
If you buy a large enough cloak,
Can I please get a
figured
cloak of displacement
kobolds.
that is giant sized?
Holocaust cloak of displacement.
Yeah, I figured it would be not cheap for disadvantage on every attack roll against you, but wowie.
Wow,
One of the best items in the game.
Yeah, it is. I just like I said, I just wanted to kind of get a baseline for, what I'm aiming for aspirationally in the future.
All right. So anything else while you're here, or are we done?
I'm
How much does it cost to enchant like leather armor, studded leather armor, just to get a +1 on it? That's another one I could not find. I found infused leather armor of every kind of resistance, but not like a straight +1.
You said studded leather?
Yeah.
Uh, 3,000 gold.
Also not cheap. All right, it is very expensive to buy magical protection. Got it.
If you could let your master employer know,
Boss, yes.
boss, that works. Yeah. To keep an eye out for a string of prayer beads, not just prayer beads, but the magical
Yes.
kind of prayer beads. Yeah.
Okay. I will add that to the list.
Thank you.
Do we know the shopkeeper's name?
I don't think we ever asked.
I don't think you ever asked.
Chad.
What's your name?
Troy.
Damn
Troy? Okay.
Side note, out of game, banana chips dipped in peanut butter, delicious.
Ooh. I will
Oh,
try that. I will try
Never
that.
thought about taking the chips and adding and dipping them in peanut butter. Now
Mhm.
I will just like spoon peanut butter onto a
Onto a
banana.
banana.
snack.
Yes.
That's smart.
With a little Nutella maybe on top of that if I'm feeling
yeah.
real saucy. But
I bought this big bag of banana chips, and I'm like, these are really good. I like snacking on them. They give you that chip flavor, and they're not,
yeah, I love banana
terrible.
chips.
And I have these little things of peanut butter to dip apple slices in, and they were sitting next to each other in the pantry, and I went, "Yep."
Ding! Yeah. That's
and
a
now
great
Justin has made
idea.
me hungry, so we're going to take a break here.
Yeah.
Take 5 for a snack break.
Yep.
Time
We'll
to
be
get some
back
peanut
in
butter.
10 minutes, refill your drinks, and we will be back. However, enjoy while we were gone some original recordings by Jack as Sliver, and we have a third new song that he has
This-
added to the mix, so they'll be playing during our break.
The smooth yarding sounds.
Yarding
of Sliver.
sounds.
I can't wait to see the cover art.
Them.
Apple pie. Supper's done, you rest your feet. Now you're needing something sweet. Your wife steps up to your surprise. You see fresh cow milk and apple pie. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. But some's too damp and some is sour. Some is made with too much flour. If you want the best you can't deny, gotta go see Mr. Brightside. Apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. Soft and flaky, crusty, yum. I gotta go and get me some. Granny's apples, the white as flesh, red as skin. This is called the Ballad of a Crossbow called Whisper. Sitting in a dusty storage room, lonely and forsaken, made of wood and leather and bone. Magic in the making, hung a hand crossbow just hanging on the wall, waiting for a loving hand to call. right in, opened up a bin, and the magic crossbow tasted fresher air. And they waited just a while, and with a little smile, gave it right away without a care to shoot a bear. Well, the boy took it reverently in hand, and the teacher took a very guiding stand. So the learning how was quick and accurate. A goblin's heart was the first thing it would hit. The whisper is its name, it is the evil's bane. It can hit a fly at 101 paces. So smile now and abide, 'cause a whisper's on your side, and the enemy is busy running scared, 'cause they don't dare. You get your first heist, the museum's a job. Got a crazy, dangerous egg we gotta rob. You sneak past security, and what's your reward? I find my paladin upstairs, macking on a guard. Well, now's not the time, buddy. Now's not the time. I tell you, now's not the time. Well, you sneak into the bathroom, the vents to scout. Could lead up to the attic, gotta check that out. Another lady's in there, and what do you think? You make a big commotion, push her head in the drink. Well, now's not the time. Now's not the time. No, now's not the time. Robin, little garden gnome, a devil costume. He's racist and he's ugly, he's such a buffoon. The plan is set, we're bound to bring a heavy barrage, but our cleric's out getting a full body massage. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Break and enter to a manor, got a cult to bust. Keep it on the lowdown, no muss, no fuss. You're getting all the clues, are you feeling smug? You find your partner trying to steal the living room rug. No, now's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Well, we're gonna sneak into the prison, so says the boss. Gotta find the key to treasure, take it off a dwarf. All our plans are still congealing, but here's the rub. Our buddies rubbing elbows trying to start a fight club. No, now's not the time. Now's not the time, my friend. No, now's not the time. So we're distracting the warden with sweet talking wine. My friends are in the next room committing the crime. A bad idea comes calling, maybe because of my youth. You start to tell the warden, just confessing the truth. No, no, now's not the time. Now is not the time. Now's not the time. Apple pie. supper's done, you rest your feet. Now you're needing something sweet. Your wife steps up to your surprise. You see fresh cow milk and apple pie. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. But some's too damp and some is sour. Some is made with too much flour. If you want the best you can't deny, gotta go see Mr. Brightside. Apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. Soft and flaky, crusty, yum. I gotta go and get me some. Granny's apples, the whitest flesh, reddest skin, bright side's the best. Apple pie, my apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. This is called the Ballad of a Crossbow called Whisper. Sitting in a dusty storage room, lonely and forsaken, made of wood and leather and bone. Magic in the making, hung a hand crossbow just hanging on the wall, waiting for a loving hand to call. Well, someone snuck right in, opened up a bin, and the magic crossbow tasted fresher air. And they waited just a while, and with a little smile, gave it right away without a care, to shoot a bear. Well, the boy took it reverently in hand, and the teacher took a very guiding stand. So the learning how was quick and accurate. A goblin's heart was the first thing it would hit. Whisper is its name. It is the evil's bane. It can hit a fly at 101 paces. So smile now and abide, 'cause a whisper's on your side, and the enemy is busy running scared, 'cause they don't dare. You get your first heist, the museum's a job. Got a crazy, dangerous egg we gotta rob. You sneak past security, and what's your reward? I find my paladin upstairs, macking on a guard. Well, now's not the time, buddy. Now's not the time. I tell you, now's not the time. Well, you sneak into the bathroom, the vents to scout. Could lead up to the attic, gotta check that out. Another lady's in there, and what do you think? You make a big commotion, push her head in the drink. Well, now's not the time. Now's not the time. time. Rhea Robin, little garden gnome, a devil costume. He's racist and he's ugly, he's such a buffoon. The plan is set, we're bound to bring a heavy barrage, but our cleric's out getting a full body massage. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Break and enter to a manor, got a cult to bust. Keep it on the lowdown, no muss, no fuss. You're getting all the clues, are you feeling smug? You find your partner trying to steal the living room rug. No, now's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time.
Hello, are we back?
Are we on the internet?
We are. We're on the
Oh
internet.
God! Oh no!
Oh no, not the interbutt.
Not again.
All right. So with your shopping adventures done, you warn maybe a couple of bear sightings, but that's about it.
No elephants.
No elephants.
Sorry, Sliver.
You know, I wonder if you could get a cart that was pulled by elephants.
Be a big cart.
It would.
Kaimal is the town we're going to that's been evacuated. Oh, no, evacuated, right?
No, Kaimal is a big city above ground. It is, you are headed towards, you are on the trade road to Kaimal, but you're going to cut off into the mountains and go down into the Underdark to the city of
To the deep gnome city
Little Lockford.
of Little Lockford.
The descent into the Underdark is probably not travelable by cart, correct? It'd be an on-foot journey.
Depends on how far it is. You've never traveled this one. You also know that these horses you have would not be used to going under.
Yeah, that's. Is there do we just leave the cart? Is there somewhere we can like store the cart?
That's up to you.
Maybe that's what we need an automaton for.
To guard our cart?
A cart guard. To figure that one out.
Stables in the whatever city we're going to before we go underground.
Yeah. I'll
honestly, if we're going there to help them get their town back, I have a feeling they're not going to have a problem watching our cart for us.
Well,
it's like, can we get it there?
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna have to drop the cart off beforehand. I'd say whatever the closest like little town we can get to this mountain that we're going into, just drop the cart off and at the stables. But at least we can get to where we're going.
So there's a young female elf at the stables. And she says, how long are you going to stay?
I'm not sure yet. As long as it takes.
Well, how many days you want me to feed them? I just
Can you
gotta pay
just
for it.
feed them? Do I have to pay in advance?
I gotta feed them. I gotta buy the feed.
How much does it cost per day for the feed?
For the two of them, probably about 8 copper.
Oh, can I have the feed if we come back earlier than expected?
Sure.
Cool. Flip her a week's worth.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
80
double
copper.
it just because I
Yeah.
don't trust us.
A full silver?
Yep.
Okay.
Just
can do a
because I'm
silver.
like, you just never know. I mean, I would much rather them have too much food than go starving if we don't come back in time.
The way it works is, if you don't come back, then the horses become somebody else's horses. And they worry about feeding them.
Yeah. We'll come back.
I hand over 5 gold.
Oh, wow. Yes,
These
sure.
horses don't become anyone else's.
Fair enough. Thank you. All
All right, bye. Good luck. They shit a lot.
They're horses. You are talking about the horses, right?
Mm. I've been hiding some things in that cart.
All right. So you head down.
Like the GM role.
I don't know
Nothing
what
to see
you're talking
here.
about.
Nothing to see here.
That was a D6 of, do they go to somebody else? You come back for horses?
So you make your way down into the Underdark. How are you lighting your way?
I can see 120 feet in the dark.
Nice.
I can see
I have
60.
30 feet of bright white, followed by 30 feet of dim, shining at all times.
All right.
I think I should be in front, probably. Well,
Shouldn't I be in front considering I can see farther than you?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can see farther than me, but I'm just worried about somebody squishy being up front down here.
Squishy.
Oh.
I think I have more health points than all of you.
If you have more health points than me, then my dice have sucked.
How many health points you got?
44.
You have 3 more health than me.
I mean, you can be equally in front.
We could.
Oh,
That's actually a good
let's
point.
hold hands.
Hold your breath, count to 3, and jump. That's fine.
And where's the rest of you going to be in relation to the two of them in front?
Behind.
Fair. Okay.
What?
Where in order, smartass?
Duh.
Probably about 15 feet back from them.
At some point during this adventure, Kid is just going to have to make a random out of nowhere saving throw for no
I
reason.
know, weird. No reason at all. Very strange. It's psychic damage from all these terrible fucking jokes.
So Charlin's 15 feet behind Ashrina and...
Since I'm the other person with dark vision, I would likely bring up the rear so that I can be kind of watching behind us.
I'll walk right next to Mr. Tarlin because he's got the flashlight.
Your mic boom's not down.
I'm going to stay right next to Mr. Tarlin because he's got the flashlight.
Perfect.
And my globe follows, and I don't want it floating over the kid's head, so I'll just turn it off.
So the first hour underneath the ground, you start to see that, like, it starts to change. And Ashrina, you've been down in environments like this in Craghammer, where you see these, you start to, the world starts to look and feel very differently down here than what it feels like up above. It's not just like, oh, we wandered into this quaint cave. This is now an entire environment that is
Not
very
just
different.
dark. Underdark.
It's Underdark.
The damn darkness.
But you see, you come through different types of glowing mosses and large fungi that are growing along the walls, and it's just a strange. It almost feels like you're on another planet. What would feel like another planet to surface dwellers.
Don't touch anything. Everything here will kill you.
That's
about this rock?
really solid
Everything.
advice. Yeah.
You know it's serious when Ashrina tells us not to touch anything.
Right.
Yeah. If it looks pretty, it'll kill you really fast. If it looks ugly, it'll kill you.
Just slower.
So you'll just kill me slow?
Wow. I'm going to kill your mom now, too.
Damn! But slowly.
No insult.
Best friend.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take it back.
You
So
had a family, a very happy family.
There are actually signs carved in stone in Gnomish directing you towards the town of Little Lockford as you're headed down. You do see as you pass, there's this one. Make a perception check, all of you, actually.
I'll do it for the laughs.
24.
7.
13.
13.
All right. So, Kid, you definitely catch. You pass a small, offshoot cave that you see, and in the distance, the edge of your dark vision, you see what looks to be a stone throne sitting in this cavern.
I mean, that's a yikes for me, but I'll mention it. As curious, I don't know if we necessarily want to go off the path, but saw something very strange over here. There's a throne
Just sitting randomly by itself.
in a cave. Yeah, thrown in a cave. I don't know. I
Maybe
guess
we
whoever
check it
needs
out
it.
on our way out.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody that needs a throne in a cave is. We want to talk to them exactly. Probably
Not usually.
Make a cursory glance. Is there any symbology on it?
So you peer into that cavern and you see that it looks like it is definitely gnome sized.
Okay.
And it looks like it was carved from a stalagmite.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Gnome thrones.
I can't read gnome, so I mean, if there's anything written on it.
Would I recall any sort of gnome king?
Make me a history check.
The
19.
founder of Gnome Depot sat in this spot.
You don't recall of any deep gnome king or ruler of any kind that you've ever heard of.
It's for you. It's a gnome throne just for you. If you sit here, you'll become the CEO of Gnome Depot.
Ooh, I bet that's good money though. I honestly, guys, I don't love being in the Underdark. Like I said, everything will kill you here. I think it'd be wise for us to check this place out on the way out.
Okay. You're the boss.
Ooh.
Well, down here
I
you
like
are.
it.
Sorry, Charlie.
I mean, I have no real desire to sit on a tiny chair.
That's right. All right.
Yeah. Those wide, slender hips.
Tall guy on a tiny chair.
It's just it's like sitting, it's like in preschool, your knees are.
All right, as you are headed down passageway, give me another perception check, everybody.
Oh boy.
An investigation, you said?
No, a
That's a
perception.
1
Perception,
for me.
sorry.
So
I rolled a nat 20, which gives me a 20.
I rolled an 8.
15.
Wow, for somebody with great vision, I can't see shit.
I mean I rolled a 1 and got a 7, so I feel you.
Damn.
All right, so Garrick with a 20,
Yeah.
and you're up front. So that's
All I can think about is tiny chairs at this point.
really
So
smart.
Oh, you rolled a nat 1? Hold
yeah.
And he
I
is
couldn't
not-
remember the command I kept trying to say. Thank you. One day I'll remember that.
So, kid, what
And-
I was thinking, and I forgot to tell you a while back, you know how when the red moon, when Ruidus is full, nobody wants to do anything? They like to stay home, and because everybody thinks it's like a bad omen to go outside under Ruidus, right? What if we could use that as to our advantage somehow? That's one thing that crossed my mind a couple weeks ago. When nobody is willing to move around, and we are,
Kind of seems pretty similar to what we're doing right now.
yeah, but there's no moon.
I think that's probably an added benefit.
All right, so if it weren't for the eagle eyes of your paladin, I would be getting surprised on you all as two strange-looking creatures hover down towards you from the ceiling. And they look a little something like this.
Ugh.
Oh,
Huh.
Delightful.
Please roll some initiative.
That's really unfortunate. I've had an encounter with one of these in a previous campaign, and it didn't go well.
So
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
Woof.
rolled a 7.
Big 10.
Got a 9 initiative.
Oh, we all rolled like
It does not help to
Butthole.
get advantage against things that haven't acted yet when you roll so crappy for initiative, I'll tell you.
True.
You need the alert
Oh.
feat. +5 to initiative.
I rolled a 21,
Hey,
sorry to say.
I mean, it would help if I could
good. I'm
just
glad
roll
somebody did.
a number that's bigger than 3. That'd be cool.
So you guys are coming along a path, and it kind of opens up a little to your right hand side, and these creatures are coming down from above on that side, flying through the air, as it were. Sliver, after your paladin hollers out a warning, what would you like to do? You're first.
Well, what do I have time for? Dang it. I don't
It's
know.
initiative.
Map is locked. Map is locked.
Yep.
I'm going to retreat and cast Aid, which give extra hit points to the 3 nearest people to the monsters. That would be Mr. Brightside, Miss Ashrina, and Garrick Stillbraid. Let me figure that out. And I'm going to peel off and back up.
That's 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
Does it
over
work
40
when
now.
Does it work when I cast it, or do I?
No, we have to change our max
We have
hit
to change
points.
it.
Okay. So Aid has been cast.
Okay.
Just remember to make yourself a note.
Kid. There's things up there. As I hide behind you.
All right. This one flies to here and reaches down. It's 10 feet above you, but its tentacles lash out at Garrick. Does an 8 hit you?
It does not.
So the tentacles swirl around, missing you. It is not close enough. You can see its beak chattering. This thing obviously looks like it wants to eat your face.
That'll be the first time.
5, 10. This one gets close enough. Its tentacles reach out as well as it moves up on you.
Now, can we swing on the tentacles, or is like it...
They retract those back. It's just kind of like a reach thing. However, this one did get right up on you. It's still flying above you, but it is within 5 feet of you.
It's
And
trying to do the old beak? Got it.
And its beak also gets an attack.
Okay.
As it snaps at you, and you dodge out of the way.
Cool.
And it is now your turn.
Oh, excellent. Well, that one that just attacked me is getting hit or attacked twice. Whether it gets hit twice is entirely. As an 18
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
for 5. Second attack. Yay.
Level 5.
Yeah, 19
That definitely hits.
for 7 more, so 12 total.
All right. It kind of screeches this horrible, nasty sounding screech as your blade hits into the flesh of its tentacles and body.
Okay.
Anything else?
60-foot range on that. Since you're both on me, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
The bonus action, so.
The protection of the Raven Queen descends around you, shrouding your armor in.
Oop. I accidentally
mist.
cast it on the grill. Give me a second.
Oh no. Plate is laid.
Damn it! Why the heck is going on, man? There we go. I had them both. I had us both targeted. That's why. Okay, we're good.
All right. Kid, you see these horrendous-looking creatures float down and attempt to eat your paladin.
That is terrible. We don't like that.
No, we're really
So I'm going to try and prevent that, or at least help out. So let's see, 1, 2, 20. All right, we'll run over here. And you said this one was closer to the ground, right?
Correct.
Okay. So let me target the Skrull, and I'm gonna take a stab. That's what we do. How's a 15?
Definitely hits.
Cool. So we'll do... That is one too many D6s, so I need to fix my sneak attack. But let's see, 23 points of damage.
Yeah. So give him back 4.
Yes, please.
Okay. He howls in pain again. And he's looking really haggard at this point. Anything else?
I will disengage and just kind of step back.
Got it. Tarlin.
Yes, that is all.
First, is lighting enabled on this map?
Let me check.
Just because I wanted to see if my radiance...
It should be now.
Cool. That looks really cool.
That does look really cool.
I am going to raise up the new holy symbol and utter a quick prayer and try and burn the injured Grell with sacred flame. So that's a DC 15 dex save.
It fails.
for 6 points of radiant damage.
The Dawn Father's light scorches into its flesh, and he howls again in pain. However, he is still flying.
I tried.
Oh yeah, I mean,
All right, Ashrina.
Can I flatten myself against one of these walls and bonus action hide? I never hide, so I don't ever know how this works.
Sure, you can make a hide check, and it would be opposed by their perceptions.
Cool. Skills still. 26.
Jesus. Why do you never hide? They don't take notice of you.
Perfect. Cool. So I'm gonna take my new dagger out and just kiss it. Like, man, what a perfect opportunity. And I'm gonna chuck it at girl number 5.
All right. So you get advantage on the attack since you are hidden from their perception.
Little bit of aberration in my life.
beat me to it, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mambo number 5.
Good thing I had advantage. Does a 15 hit?
Yes. So the dagger thunks right into it.
Oh, and I get sneak attack. Shit.
3 of them.
Okay, so
Nice roll.
6 points of damage on the first, on the regular dagger attack, and then 14 points of sneak attack damage.
Is this the same one, number 5?
Number 5.
So yeah, that ends up going right through his head, out the other side, and passes back through as it returns to your hand as the creature slumps down to the ground and splats right in front of Garrick.
Kid, I'm never using this fucking rapier again!
All right.
Just toss it to Garrick.
Right?
A lot of money on this!
Top of the round.
you for
Sliver. Just so you know, you are now no longer hidden once you come out with that attack.
Right.
So, Sliver, it's your turn.
Yeah, Sliver is going to reach over his shoulder and pull out Whisper. For the first time since it's got a name. And I'm going to say, hey, Garrick, right over your shoulder. Aim for that squishy brain part. And give him inspiration with
Oh, nice.
my
Oh.
bonus action.
It looks like you gave it to Kid.
No, that I'm trying to
Oh,
fix
never
my
mind.
sneak attack, and it's
Okay.
I'm struggling with Fantasy Grounds.
Gotcha.
Garrick. Did that work?
Thank you. Yeah, it did.
And then I'm gonna target the grill with
You need
my
Untarget Garrick first. There you go.
got it. And shoot my crossbow. Come on, Whisper. That's an 11 to hit.
It goes slightly to the left.
Damn it, you failed again.
Anything else?
And that's my turn. Nope, that's it.
All right. So after how hard it was to get Garrick, and seeing this deep gnome that they know what you taste like,
Mhm.
comes over to you, Ashrina, and tries to hit you with the tentacles. Does a 21 hit?
Not with my new chain shirt.
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh.
So tentacle lashes out at you for 4 points of piercing damage as the barbs on the end of the tentacle rip into your skin. And as you feel that, you feel a pulse through your bloodstream. You fail your Constitution saving throw.
I just want to say that dice was hella cocked on Fantasy Grounds.
You are poisoned.
Great.
Is poison.
You are paralyzed.
Great.
You are grappled. And you are restrained.
This feels awfully similar to what happened in another campaign.
I don't know what you're talking about. And it pulls you in for a beak bite.
I don't want to kiss.
Good. Ashrina is looking like a whole snack.
Doesn't she always?
It bites into your face.
Great.
For 7 more points of piercing damage.
You didn't need that face, did you?
It was already ugly.
All right. It has its lunch. And it will also move
Oh, no.
there, and it is 10 feet off the ground.
Okay. With her in its arms?
Yes. It has dinner. It's going to leave with dinner.
My cart is free.
I feel like one of those chihuahuas that gets scooped up by hawks.
All right, Garrick, it is your turn.
I see the situation. I take my rapier and throw it point first into the ground, so it, little wiggle.
Yeah.
Draw my longbow and fire at the grill.
All right.
Yo quiero taco gnome.
Yeah, it's a nat 1.
Hey, that arrow goes clang, clang, clang down the hallway.
Luckily, I get a second attack. That is a 22.
That one will hit.
For 12 points of piercing damage.
It screams as it is enjoying its snack. Anything else?
Pretty much all I can do.
All right. Kid.
Well, I don't like that. So I'm just going to pull out the old wand of magic missile and use 6 charges on that motherfucker.
Jesus!
Someone loves me.
I respect that choice.
So fuck that guy, and it's taking my gnome, and I don't appreciate it.
That's
so yeah,
4.
yeah.
Playing a lot of Baldur's Gate, I totally respect that choice.
So that's 6 out of my 7 charges, and 8d4 plus 6, right?
8d4 plus 8.
8d4 plus 8. I love this for me. I love this for this Grell too.
You know what's great? You're gonna hit something.
I am
guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Oh, little did you know the grill has improved your shielding so.
So there's 4 of them.
Okay.
There's another 4 of them.
Oh,
so
damn.
16, 24 points of
24
damage.
points of magic missile damage.
Yahtzee.
It definitely howls in pain as these missiles slam into it from all sides. It looks like a barrage of missiles hitting this floating balloon type creature.
The Jubilee from the X-Men.
Right.
I always imagine that magic missiles are more like anime missiles out of a Gundam. Like they fly everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bang!
Yeah,
Totally,
because you're not
100%.
aiming them.
Right.
Yeah.
You just know where they're going. Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
I
Baldur's
think
Gate
about,
3 kind of bears that out.
Yeah.
Like Dark Side, like his little heat, like the Omega
Yes.
beams that just
Yeah.
like go everywhere. Yeah, 100%.
All right. Anything else for Kid?
Nope. No, I think that's all for now. And I'm gonna follow the grell too. I'm gonna try and stay underneath it.
Okay. Tarlin.
So Tarlin's gonna come up here, and holy symbol glowing on his chest. He's gonna whip his left arm in a hook motion and throw a healing word at Ashrina, while at the same time the right arm comes across to throw a sacred flame at the grill.
I'm sorry, you do not have to do wielder feat.
Haha! Bonus action. So 7 points of healing.
Dang. So you already did 4 to her. Give her 3 more.
I did.
Okay.
I have a button for it. Disciple of Life.
It did both. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm. And then Sacred Flamma. DC 15 deck save.
Oh, it definitely fails that.
For 11 points of radiant damage.
And it screeches in pain.
Yay. I'm useful now, guys!
I'm so proud of you.
We've
right.
all almost become useful at this point. It's very exciting. It's like a level 5 or 6, you start to actually become like an adult. Like you feel like your character's
I'm a big boy now.
All right, so
Did a
Ashley,
stabbing!
you are grappled and restrained. You have the poisoned condition, but if you wish, you can attempt to escape.
Can I? I'm paralyzed.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I'm sorry. You're
Double
paralyzed.
disadvantage.
I can roll, but I'm pretty sure that dice is going to say 0.
Okay, so you need to make another save at the end of your turn, so I can trigger that. So hold on.
Oh, I think it's the end of my turn.
Yeah, because you can't do anything else.
Are you shitting me? How about a 9?
Nope, that still fails, so you are still paralyzed. All right.
Sad chihuahua noises.
Sliver.
Does that come complete with the shivering?
I can't, I'm paralyzed.
All right, top of the round, Sliver.
Yeah, Sliver's gonna run up next to Garrick and try to shoot the crossbow yet again. Come on, Whisper. You got this.
Yeah, the crossbow bolt pierces directly into this creature.
It does.
And
9 points of...
it catches it right in its eyes, and the creature slumps to the ground. And Ashrina, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground.
Can I make some kind of check to try and catch her? Since I'm pretty close.
I'll allow you to use your reaction to try to do that. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okie doke. Maybe. Yes. How's an 18 on the die? 24?
Yeah, you definitely reach out and are able to snatch her as she's falling. She is completely stiff and rigid and paralyzed, but you are able to remove those extra points of damage to her.
Light
Also,
as a feather,
roguey folks,
stiff
don't
as a
forget,
board.
at level 5, you got Uncanny Dodge.
It's a
So-
good thing to remember.
Can you take a reaction if you're paralyzed?
What are you trying to do?
No, that's just the question. Like,
uncanny
if I
dodge.
was, if I was paralyzed, I probably couldn't dodge shit.
Right.
So you probably can't
Paralyzed.
take a reaction if you're paralyzed.
Right.
No.
Right. Good point.
But in other cases.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
only saying that because as a rogue, I always forget that.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm always forgetting my reaction
I
as
can
well.
just cut a damage in half.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you're correct. Paralyzed creatures are incapacitated. Incapacitated creatures can't take actions or reactions. So
Cool.
And eventually you get unparalyzed, obviously, and the poison condition wears off after a minute.
Trying to kill everybody and
Is somebody carrying me?
Yeah, me. I caught you.
Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm paralyzed until we get to where we're going.
You're gonna try to stay stiff.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm glad I got alcohol.
Excellent, excellent.
Is she still bleeding all over?
I mean,
Kid?
Barely bleeding. I
has-
have like
she has
a
a little bit of wounds, but you healed a lot of her wounds
Okay.
with that healing word. So she does still have a few scraps and scrapes on her face.
Nothing serious.
Right. And eventually the gig is probably up because it's hard to stay absolutely still for that period of time.
Is the gig up? Is it? How's an 18? How's an 18 deception?
Insight for kid.
You don't think it would be perception because I'm literally carrying her?
Oh, it would be perception. You're right. It would be perception.
My +9 to insight didn't help. I got a 2 on the die.
That's a 20, but I'll
damn.
pretend that I don't notice.
Shrina just wanted some uppies. It's fine.
Put me on your shoulder, kid. I want to know what it's like to be tall.
So I imagine that like the gig is up when kid like is just like patting you as he's carrying you. And you're like, wait a minute. He knows I'm okay.
I want down now.
This is not fun anymore.
I'll go back to the front of the line.
I would like to make a medicine check or a survival check to see if the spines of the Grell can be made into a kind of antidote for their poison or paralyzation. I have both survival and medicine.
But then it's your choice. Whichever direction you go, I'll kind of feed in how I would describe it.
Tarlin would more do medicine because he just got survival proficiency.
Okay.
But they're the same number. It's an 8, so.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what would be more harmful than helpful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you're not necessarily experienced enough at this point in your career to know exactly what you would want to extract and how much of it to make something that would be an antidote.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, the poison is in their tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
That much you know.
Hey, kid. Don't you have a poisoner's kit?
I do.
Can you take those things and make them into poison?
Maybe. I don't know. Is there a role to add a particular poison to your poisoner's kit or to extract poison from a thing?
I mean,
I am proficient in a poisoner's kit, after all.
You'd have to harvest it, so that would be more of a medicine or a survival.
I'm bad at both of those things, but we can give it a try. I like yes and.
Help you.
That's also an 8. I am just as good as Tarlin at this.
So I'm sitting there trying to extract making medicine with like a little Q-tip, and he's over there with a knife going.
At the other hand, like, yeah, I can't quite get the. How do you get the poison out? That's a really good idea.
So you spend,
same coin.
Yeah, you spend a little time digging at these corpses and come up with absolutely nothing.
The Caduceus has the snakes going in both
Nice. All right.
Is that Caduceus' staff?
That's what the staff is called. It's Hermes' staff, I believe.
I just know that the one represented for medical, like, is the wrong staff. It's supposed to be 1, not 2. But it's just got co-opted. Yay, mythology!
You make your way down a couple more hours into the caves, and following the signs again, saying that you are headed in the right direction, and you start to see the tent city, and in the distance, you see. Oh, where did that go? Hold, please.
I think after Shrina's almost untimely demise, she's going to climb up the wall of the cave and just walk along the ceiling and make sure there's no more weird ceiling monsters.
That's what
Hey, Sliver.
slippers do? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the little hairs do. It's like a little spider.
Oh man, I could practically touch the top of your head.
Wow. It's a little rude.
Well, I can
Um,
always touch the top of your head, but now you're upside down.
But as you start to see some of these folks are kind of, have made a makeshift place to live. But they're obviously, roadside camping, and it's not pleasant. They're making do as best they can, and they see you, and a couple of them come out to greet you, warily and speak in gnomish.
Oh, I'll climb back down the wall and I will help translate.
They are saying, "Friend or foe?" We don't.
Friend. We're here to we heard something about some automatons and we figured we'd come
Robots.
check it out.
Yes, that's wonderful. Follow me. I'll take you to the mayor.
Is he a good mayor?
She is.
That was
Okay.
sexist. Wow.
Yeah. Are they a good mayor? Sorry. Let me get my gender neutral terms out. I'm so sorry.
She is. Please follow. And you come and you see this middle-aged deep gnome. She's dressed pretty nicely, and most of these people are actually dressed quite dapper, as it were. They are city folk. They look like city folk, per
Mhm.
se. And just beyond the city gates, you see this city or this town in the cavern ahead of you. And it's filled with innovation.
Oh shit, that's fancy.
Fucking cool.
That's really cool.
And the mayor's standing by a barricade that they have placed by the city gate and says, "I can't tell you how pleased we are that you've got word about us.
I was
We-
not prepared to walk into Victorian London.
we really need your help. We've sealed the gates, and the threat seems to be staying inside, but it has claimed so many of our lives.
3,000.
I'm Braith Broadfoot. I'm the mayor."
Oh, I'm a Shrina. A Shrina
Is
Gemmender.
Braith speaking in gnome?
Is Braith is speaking in gnome? Yes.
Hey Sliver, do you speak gnome? Now you do, and I tap him on the the back, and I'll cast tongues on him so he speaks every language.
Oh.
So as this person's talking, all of a sudden you gain comprehension as they're speaking. They're definitely speaking the same language they were, but you now understand it.
I look back at Tarlin.
I figure since you're the best one to talk, you should do the negotiations.
Wow. I got exiled from my own people.
It be your own people.
Do be like that sometimes.
And she says, a couple of weeks ago, our security overseer, Talkworth, ordered her automatons to attack the fellow citizens of our town. Not knowing what else to do, I told everybody we needed to leave. We couldn't defend ourselves.
What would cause her to want to attack the town?
I have no idea. I don't know their reasoning. I just know that people were being slaughtered by her creations.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, she's gone a little, I guess, off the deep end somehow. She's kind of trying to make herself into one of her own creations. It's very strange.
Ooh.
Anyhow, I do know because I was worried about something with these when they came to me and said they were going to create a security for us. I said we had to have a failsafe. We had to have a protocol, and there is one. There is a device that can shut down all the automatons in the event of a malfunction, and maybe that would work in this case. But the device is in her workshop, and it's protected by a magic symbol on the floor that makes anyone that looks at it start to not understand their surroundings.
Huh.
But if you think you could get in there and get to the failsafe, and you'll need the security key that Talkworth keeps in a safe in their workshop. You get the security key and use it to shut down the automatons. Well, then all we have to worry about is Talkworth.
Do you need Talkworth brought back alive?
I mean, after what they've done, I don't really much care. I know that's horrible to say.
No, it's not.
Doesn't matter to me.
Works fine for us.
We can question him after.
I think it's a lady.
Her. My
Right.
apologies.
Awfully sexist of you.
Hoisted by my own petard.
Y'all need
And she
to put
says-
those petards away.
And she
Seriously.
says, I can tell you all about our town and all about everything I know. Please come, sit, let's have a drink. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Man, I actually have a
Sit a while
semi-plan.
and box text.
So yeah, you've made it down to the outskirts of Little Lockford.
And we survived creepy tentacle monsters. That's
You
always
did.
fun. It is exciting to survive a creepy tentacle monster attack.
I
You don't
was
always do that.
very concerned that I was going to end up. I think we had. I don't even remember if it was a wizard or what
It was a wizard.
But we had a wizard in a campaign who literally got paralyzed, restrained, and grappled, and then brought 600 feet down into a hole. And we were like, well, guess you're dead.
Not for you.
You all failed your perception checks. The wizard was in the back. You guys went forward, and the Grell went snack,
Yeah.
and flew to the Underdark. And we lost a level 1 PC in the first session.
Yeah.
Justin did
Yeah.
that because you still feel sore about the time I did that to him.
I feel sore about the fact that I wrote a 3-page background, and the first combat of the first encounter, you crit me and killed me outright.
Hey, that was Mike Nichols' fault.
It's always
Everything's Mike Nichols' fault.
It's always Mike Nichols' fault.
Hey,
Mike. Nichols.
Exactly.
in the Monday campaign, Justin fell off a bridge and died.
That's true. That is true.
First session, just fell over.
All right, everybody. Thanks for
Healed over
watching.
dead.
11th episode in the books of Finding Purchase. We'll see what happens and how these folks are going to try to figure out how to infiltrate this town and save it. And maybe score some neat shit on the way.
Oh, we will.
Not us. Never that. We would never do such a thing at all.
All right,
We would
everybody.
never
Sean,
take
roll
advantage of
deception
someone
check.
else's misfortune.
Yeah. We'll catch you next week. Bye, everybody.
Well,